I'm showing hella neck right now. Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You friggin' nerds. Sorry, the energy's kind of down right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a bit of a fucking party last night, and I went. I was outside last night. I was thawing in them streets last night.
Oh, so you...
And I might be a little...
you went to the extended party.
Yeah, so I missed out on dinner, and I went to the bar. Yo, look.
Yeah, I think I
stayed home.
Just do the dinner. I'm gonna just dip after that. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, I went to the thing.
This guy.
I changed my mind after the show. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll skip dinner so I can go and work on some stuff, and then I'll go over there at 9:00. So, yeah, man, I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying? I don't go outside like that, you know. And then when I do, I feel like this. I feel like shit. And after a night like last night, I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I don't do this. Especially with motherfuckers who was younger than me. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the people there was younger than me, and I feel like the oldest piece of shit there. And I was like, my social battery was out by like an hour. I was like, yeah, I want to go home, dude. Fuck.
So
yeah,
what was
what?
Who was? Were you the oldest, or there was someone older than you?
I think there are people like there like the same age. A couple of us.
Okay.
So like
all
33,
co-workers.
34. Yeah, all co-workers. Birthday girl had just turned 33, so you know we're of the same age bracket. You know, yeah. So
it's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's the other fools, you know, that are younger than us and stuff. So yeah, still felt old as shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I want to go home.
We gonna get to that. Episode 138. 138?
139.
139. Oh, damn. Okay, 130. Episode 139. Y'all know what it is. Polytickin Podcast, man. Welcome. If y'all want some more of me and Marcus and Lance Falatongo, the Polytickin Podcast, come on down and support us. The best way to support us directly is to come down to our Patreon, patreon.com/Polytickin Podcast. $5 or more a month gets you an extra episode every single week, unless we've taken some breaks, but for the most part, you get an extra episode. You know what I'm saying? You also get access to the weekly episode earlier than you do if you wait for it on YouTube or podcast, Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts. So if you subscribe to our Patreon, you get everything there. So come on down, check us out, show some love, join the community and whatnot. And yeah. Also, if you want some more of Marcus, that handsome guy over there, and Lance Falatongo, going down to the Pacifica Movie Starter Kit, where they break down contemporary classics in the culture and the community and whatnot, and talk about, you know, some cool stuff. And I'm sure they got a lot going on over there. Anything in the works? Anything recently dropped?
Yeah, we haven't dropped anything as of late yet. The latest one was still Ruthless and Hibiscus and Ruthless, but we're still figuring things out, man. We've been on a bit of a break, you know. I know Lance has been busy, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get back to it.
In them streets too.
You know you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Brother just turned 36.
Starting in them golf streets, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
That probably hurt his soul to watch a movie with two women lead. You know, he probably had to
take a big break.
Yeah. Had to take a big break after that. It was two. He's like, dang, you got me watching two women at once? Yeah, he was hating that. He said, nah, I need to go watch a Joe Rogan podcast. And
yeah. I'm a big fan of the manosphere.
Yeah, that's what I was. You know how Superman got to look into the sun to get strength? He got to go and watch some
Watch a Joe Rogan podcast.
I feel the energy, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pacific Movie Starter Kit. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you want some more of Lance Falatongo, going down to the Polytickin Podcast with Coach Forrest, where they give you some great sports takes. They cover the week of sports and it's football season. So this is really where they really shine. You know what I'm saying? So go on down there, join the conversation. Let them know what y'all think. Let them know who y'all think is gonna win. I know he had asked. He said it was for the end, but I feel like if we leave it to the end, we're gonna forget. So
who our picks for was it Lions and
Ravens. Monday night, because this is coming out Monday morning, so that's a great. So Monday night, Lions versus the Ravens. Lions, who lost to the Packers and whooped the Bears, versus the Ravens, who lost to the Bills and whooped the Browns.
My gut instinct was to go with the Ravens, bro.
Yeah.
Even though it's the Lions, they got all them all the people, but I just can't count Lamar Jackson out. I don't even know who his receivers are. I'm just like Lamar Jackson, yeah, automatic win.
Well, that's the thing. Like quarterback wise, I take Lamar over Allen, but like surrounding pieces, like Cook is a beast, bro. Oh wait, no, wait, who am I talking about?
Yeah, no, you get the
I'm
Lions.
talking about the Lions. Oh, I thought I was talking about
Jared Goff.
Yeah, Jared Goff. I mean,
yeah.
I would take Lamar over Jared Goff, but I'm in Ross St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, and then I mean, Panay Sewell on the line. Like that's a hell of a offense. At the same time, I don't really know too much about the Lions defense, and I think Roquan is still with the Ravens, right? I think I'm gonna say. So I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens just because I think everything starts at quarterback, and I feel like Lamar is gonna make it happen. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go Ravens too. What's the score?
Wait, the Ravens
you want to guess? Winning.
Oh, what? Oh no. Score. I'll say. Damn. I'll say 30-17 Ravens.
Okay. I'm gonna say 31-21 Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah. It might be more, but yeah. All right. So yeah, there you go. There's our picks of the week. Going into the Polytickin Podcast, you want some more in-depth talk about sports and whatnot.
All of that.
Yeah. All of that. And welcome to the Polytickin Network. Without further ado, my brother, how have you been?
I'm fucking tired, bro. That's how I've been. I'm fucking tired. This is why I don't go out. As I said in the beginning, last night was my coworker's birthday. Her birthday little celebration dinner. And she had dinner, and then they went to the bar after. I met up with everybody at the bar. Okay? I met up with everybody at the bar. All right? So I wanted to stay home and chill and work on some stuff after work. But I went to the bar, and it was a fun time at first. You know what I'm saying? It was cool seeing everybody outside of, it was cool seeing everybody outside of work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time and stuff. And then, as parties fucking do, it started to move around a lot as far as different bars. Because that strip that we was at, it has, there's a line of bars down that street. So if you was tired of where you was at, you could just get up and leave and go to the next one and the next one. So we was bar hopping.
Okay.
And I was just like, because when I was out with the Usos, when I was out really thoughting in them streets, we would just stay in one bar. All right. That's what I love. Just stay in one place, make it happen there. That was it, But I can't keep up with motherfuckers who want to bar hop and shit. So I'm just like, oh my God, dude. So we was walking around. I did a bit of walking last night. Drinking and walking. Are you serious, bro? I do walking in the day. I want to exercise in the day. I don't want to walk at night, bro. Fuck. Shit.
Did you have to pay admission everywhere you went, or it's not?
No.
Okay.
No, thank God. No.
Okay.
Oh God, bro. If there was admission, bro, y'all go. Huh. I'll stay right here by myself. I do not care. I'm not going to another bar paying another $20.
What time did you get there?
I got there 9:30.
What time did you
9:30.
Like the whole thing?
Like 12 o'clock, a little after 12, a little after midnight. I wasn't there that well. Yeah, I was there kind of. I guess
it wasn't there that long. 3 hours. That's
it was like 3 hours. Yeah, man. It was fun for a bit, But when people, sometimes when people get drunk, sometimes things get a little dramatic. You know what I'm saying? People get in their feelings and stuff, and I understand. I've been there. Look, birthday girl, I love you, girl. I love you, girl. She
was blacked out. She was blacked out.
Not blacked out. You know what I'm saying? She was up there. You know what I'm saying? She was up there doing her thing, and then. We was all trying to convince her to come back to the party, and then, it didn't take much to convince her. And once we got to another bar, she was back in her element, you know what I'm saying? That's really all it takes when you're babysitting, people who don't drink like that. You know what I'm saying? Just
I know.
yeah, see? Yeah, right? Just get them back in, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, just get them back in their element and they right there. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's okay. So other than that, bro, it was fun, Our group broke the glass twice, so that was great. Fuck, guys.
Same bar?
Same bar. Us, two different people in the group, but both drop glasses. Guys,
Damn.
get it together.
Get it
Okay.
together. Alcohol abuse.
Shit. Yeah, alcohol abuse. God damn.
Shout out to Caleb. I will never. I don't think I will ever know somebody who I've never seen spill alcohol as drunk as he's been.
Wait, what happened?
I've never seen Caleb spill alcohol, and I have seen him throw up on himself. Like I see Caleb throw up on himself. I see you fall in your piss.
I did fall into the piss, bro. Stop it.
I see Caleb shuffle drunk to the car. I remember that.
Yeah, I see that.
I remember I was like, come on, bro. We got to get to the car. Come on, bro. And he looks at me and he's drunk as hell. And then he goes, you want me to walk to the car or do you want me to shuffle to the car? I said, shuffle to the car. He starts shuffling to the car. Hey, as a sober person, right? As somebody who's never gotten drunk, I want to tell y'all right now, it is the funniest thing ever to watch your homies get drunk. It's annoying and it's tiresome, and it ain't for the faint of heart for sure. But damn it, after everything said and done, bro, I got some of the funniest memories, and I remember them so clearly, bro. I remember them so clearly. Like
when you've been with us, right? When we was all out together and we was getting turned, were we uncooperative? Were we trying to, fight you all the time?
I feel like I feel like you were hella cool. Like I remember me and Alex would say this. We was like, we can never tell when Marcus is really drunk.
Yeah.
Because
I'm the same.
He was mellow like the whole way through, whether we chilling or like I've seen Marcus keep his composure during a lot of stuff. Like yeah, like he's always been mellow. But other people in our group for sure, not to say. Hey, shout out to Keko, man. That's my dog, but bro, he was the worst job. Oh shoot! When we start throwing rocks at the people at the tennis court because they wouldn't turn on the lights, you start throwing rocks up there. Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Fijians that used to live over there. When I used to hang out with Tomiano and them, and I don't even throw it on him because he never really came to the club. He came to the club, but he didn't drink. Like, but the crew that he was with, like all of them, yeah, that was crazy. I remember one night, they was drunk, and this one dude started arguing with his girl, one of the World Teach girls. They was, whatever, and then he just, bro, he was quiet, and this the homie. I'm not finna say nothing, but he was quiet, and he just walks away from her, like she's like, talk to me. You know how them, them white girls.
Say that again.
They be grabbing your face or you all talk to me.
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on. Yeah. Like, bro, we in public. We ain't trying to talk right now. Yeah. I remember old girl was all up on his face and he walks away and he's not saying nothing. He's like, and he, admittedly, I definitely would say he got some anger issues, but he was quiet. And, I was like, oh, he's cool, he's quiet. And then he walks into the parking lot of Icebreakers and he walks and he's walking in like a circle a little bit. And then he's like walking, and then he just, and then he punches the lights. He punches the lights out of a truck, a random truck. Like
the dog.
He broke the car, like the rear lights, the rear brake lights.
Yeah.
He broke that. And I remember looking at the shards on the ground of thick plastic, and I'm like, hey, bro, he got a shot on him. I was like, and he just walked home. And then he walked home. And I was like, bro, you don't live nowhere near here. You nowhere in Kafunga. You walk. I remember another time, one of the other homies was super drunk. He was crying.
Wait, hold on. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something about that story. I thought that was going to take a very dark turn, bro.
Nah.
I really thought. Thank God it didn't. As soon as you said truck lights, I was like, oh, bro.
I wouldn't have let. It was a lot of us. We wouldn't let that happen. But I don't think he wouldn't have done that either. Like he's, anger issues and all. Some people don't cross that limit. He wasn't one of them.
All
This
right.
the other dude, I remember. I think it was the same night, bro. Like, you know what? It was one of them. It was one of them Tuesday, $4 a beer nights or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh
Yeah, like
God.
on a
Okay.
Tuesday. Yeah, so everybody's getting super drunk, and the other dude was drunk and he was crying, or he was like in the car and he didn't want to get out. Like, you know how in the back seat
Oh
you can sit
no.
on the seat, but you sitting on the floor. He's sitting on the floor and he doesn't want to get
Okay.
up. It's a big truck, so it's room. He doesn't want to get up. And I start, you know what I start doing.
What?
You know what, Marcus, you know what I'm known for.
What,
I start recording.
shit? Yeah.
What'd you say? Okay, the hell
I said
up.
talking shit. Look at this motherfucker over here. He don't say motherfucker, but like, look at this dude right here. Hey, look at this fool right here. And then he pulls the phone out.
Yo, hey, I got so many videos of these dudes, yo, but I got this video, right? And as I'm
So
recording, he's like, he has his head down, he's crying. And he's like talking. He's like, nobody likes me. I don't have no friends. Blah, blah, whatever. But we all like,
oh, one of
those.
those.
It's like 8 of us here with you, bro. Like, what you talking about? He goes, yeah. And all Sefa wants to do is record my pain. And I didn't know. I didn't know that he was aware. I thought he was faded. I thought he was drunk. Like, I thought he was gone. As soon as he said that,
Sefa, we're all aware when you do that. We're all aware.
I had to cut my phone off so fast, bro. I was like, damn. I gotta download Snapchat and look at those videos because I know they in there. But yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to the people who get drunk, giving us memories. Shout out to the people who get drunk and don't give us a hard time, because y'all are, it's far and few.
Yeah, y'all are a godsend, man. Yeah, for real, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. I'd much rather deal with y'all. So yeah, other than that, man, I ain't really been up to much, man. It was a fun night last night, Thank God I didn't get too fucking faded. And now with this recent diabetes thing, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta chill the fuck out with this.
Yeah.
Like,
You be drinking zero
you know
beer?
what I'm saying?
I drink sugar-free beer.
Yeah. Let me get the non-alcoholic beer, please, at the bar.
Can I get the beer that was made with the multigrain wheat?
Yeah. Yeah,
Can I get the ancient grains beer?
Yeah. Let me get some mead. What's in mead?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it's
ale.
Yeah. It was fun, man. It was a fun night, I'm glad I didn't go to the dinner. It would have been a way longer night. My social battery would have been out way sooner than what it was last night. So yeah,
I'm really surprised. Where was the dinner at? Like, what restaurant?
it was it's called Second Street Station or something like that. I don't know. I think I don't know what kind of food they got. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know. I got to look at I got to look at the menu and stuff, but it was
like
literally
seafood,
right
right?
down the street from where. Yeah, I like seafood. It was literally right down the street from the bar that we all went to, so it wasn't that far. But yeah, it was cool, man. It was a cool little night. I'm never doing it again. Fuck y'all, man. Shit.
Oh, what a
tired.
night.
Oh, what a night. Yeah, man. What's up with you? What you do? What's going on?
You talking about being old, and that's funny because my catch up was about being old too, bro. The other day I messed up my shoulder.
Nice.
And this is a shoulder that I've been dealing with this pain for a long time, like probably since high school, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, he's an athlete. He's an athlete.
I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know at what point, but like if I lift my arm, like this arm, if I go up like further than this, like I'm fine. But this shoulder, if I, like anything past this height right here, anything beyond it, it's like pain. It's not excruciating. It's nothing like super crazy, but it's uncomfortable. And so it's always been like that, whatever. But I don't know what I think because we was getting ready for the laundry, for the washer and dryer to get in, and I took the door off the hinges, to make room because it's a little small fit in that area. And afterwards, bro, like my shoulder was so bad. I damn near had to use like a sweater to make a sling like to hold my shoulder.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Brother. I was on Amazon looking for slings. Like, damn, should I spend this $12.95 that I get here tomorrow? Like, and still, bro, like, it feels like my arm is too heavy for my socket. Like, I don't know what to explain.
Oh shit.
Bro, so like literally, bro, the other day, I think it was Monday. Monday when the dude came to do, because we got our tub, we got a brand new tub, right? We got a new tub installed.
Oh yeah, okay.
8,000, that was expensive. So
8,
new tub, brand new tub, everything's, but while he was doing it, it was Monday and Tuesday morning from 8 to 2. So I had to be home. And while I was home, I just was on the couch playing game. I was playing Assassin's Creed the whole time, most of the time.
Nice.
But mostly in part because he had like the tub deconstructed in like the hallway, and I couldn't go upstairs to my room to work on music or something. And if I was here, I would kind of get trapped because the only bathroom is downstairs. So I figured I stay downstairs with the bathroom and with the kitchen, so I'll be all right. I had to put like 7 pillows, like one behind my head to sit, and then like the rest under my arm to keep it at this level because it was hurting so much, bro. Like I couldn't. It was bro. I don't know what.
Wait. How come you couldn't keep your hands down to play with your control? Why you gotta go like this?
It felt like it literally felt like my arm was too heavy for my socket.
Oh shit. Oh okay.
Yeah, like keeping it down like this felt like it was pulling it. And so I couldn't. So I had to rest it on something. So I was like, like this. Yeah, bro. Like,
hell yeah.
I should have just got the sling. I didn't get the sling, but yeah, that happened, man.
You should probably invest in that. You should invest in the sling, bro. You've had this injury since high school. Yeah, get a sling, bro.
Nah, see,
you need to wear it on the show. You need to wear the sling on the show. Hell yeah.
I'll wear the sling as soon as we both do a live reading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bring your glucose monitor out. Let's see who got the lower sugar.
Yeah, who got the lower sugar? Who got the lower A1C? You know what? I have my doctor's appointment today.
Okay. What's up? Tuesday. We'll do
a live reading?
A blood sugar off.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to see us have a blood sugar off.
Yeah, you want to see us have a sugar off?
Yeah.
Come on down. Come up to the Patreon. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so are you going to get your shoulder checked or what?
Yeah, so after this, I got to go to a meeting at work. And then after that, there's literally, it's this place called Equilibrium. It's right across the street. And so I got to talk to my insurance because I talked to the lady Monday. And she said, you got to talk to your insurance if they cover a trip here without a doctor's note, or if you need a doctor's note, get one, or else it won't be insured. So I got to talk to my insurance. I'll call them up and then figure that out. And if I don't need a doctor's note, I'm finna just go over there and do that because damn. Yeah. She said they can't figure out, they won't be able to they don't think they'll be able to pinpoint what's going on, but they could do things to alleviate the pain. She said if you want to get
stuff.
No, I don't would you go to You see the one where they put the balloon in their nose and it pops out of their mouth?
Yeah, bro, that's fucking scary. Like, bro, what the hell? Why is it coming out of their mouth? I feel like you're choking them, bro. Get this shit out of there.
And then you see they start poking it with the needle or like the toothpick and trying to.
Bro,
nah, that's scary. As hell.
I would go to a chiropractor though. Still, I would still do that. Maybe not the face though. Yeah. Maybe not the face or the neck, but I mean something with the back, maybe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The arms. Nah. Well, nah, not really.
Nah. Why you say that like
nah.
So in tune?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Nah. I have a little bit of shoulder stuff, but this is only when I work out. Everything it's cool when I'm done.
We get it, dude. You go to the gym. We get it.
Yeah.
It's only when I throw 225 on the incline.
That's the only time. Yeah. Yeah. No, my problems are with my legs, like my feet and my ankles.
Yeah. No, you got to get a pedicure for that.
I mean, my ankles, sometimes my ankles be cracking every time I come up the stairs and stuff. So
my knees,
there's a bit of Yeah, my knees. Yeah,
My knees
my
cracked.
knees.
My
My
knees.
knees.
Yeah.
The shit in my knees.
Did you
Yeah,
see?
bro.
Did you see Elton John? He had like a
No.
kneecap replacement. He had like a knee replacement surgery. So they took out
Okay.
his kneecap and then they gave him a new one. He
Mhm.
took the kneecap and had it like encapsulated in gold and put diamonds on it and turned it into a necklace. And he said, and he like it has it engraved like Elton John's knee. And he was like, I hope people, hundreds of years from now find this and go, what in the world is going like what is this? A kneecap? Yeah, I was like, man, some people have too much money, bro. Like I
you
literally
know?
I had to put the taquitos back back at Walmart, and this dude over here doing this. I had to choose between the taquitos and the burritos, and this dude over here encapsulating his kneecap. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair, but
Yeah.
whatever. Whatever.
Okay, Rocket Man. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's what we've been up to, man. Shout out to getting old, shout out to birthday parties. Yeah, let's get to it. First
Going on,
item on
man.
our you said what?
I said, what's been going on? Oh, that was a late response. I'm gonna look like shit on video.
No, you're good.
That's what I've learned. Yeah, when you respond that late to me, I look like shit. I look like shit. Okay, so what's going on?
So there was a Fiji concert in Hawaii, and there has been a lot of talk. And as somebody who is a fan and like somewhat of a constituent with the artists, I follow a lot of the artists and promoters and people behind the scenes. But I've also been seeing all of the fans and all of the backlash and all of the TikToks and the reels and whatnot. Have you seen anything about this concert?
No, besides clips of the artist performing, no, I didn't know there was backlash at all.
Okay.
Under a rock. So what's going on?
All right, so just throw me into the fire.
You're always more well informed than me.
Marcus is like, no.
No.
So everybody was fairly upset. Had a lot of people. I think the first video that I had seen was of somebody saying this guy in all white needs to go sit down somewhere. They were talking about COC.
They
were talking about COC. And in the comments, they were going, even in that in that first clip, in the comments, they were going back and forth. There were some people saying, like, yeah, he thought it was his concert. Then there were other people saying, actually, if you paid attention or if you knew anything about it, you would know that he had to sing other people's parts because they didn't they either didn't know it or they were too intoxicated to perform it or what.
Oh.
But it was like at that moment, the only controversy that I had heard was Chelsea's like stage time. And there was a lot of people saying the initial video was just somebody watching, but then there was a lot of comments bringing up the fact that no, actually he was very close to Fiji. No, actually he knew all the songs and he was stepping in for people who couldn't perform. After that, I was like, okay, so that's the controversy. Whatever. Shout out to Chelsea, solid dude. Like he's always been a great performer. Like from what I've seen, he's backed up Fiji plenty of times, coming into his own now, or he has been for a while. But like, I don't see that kind of person as, oh, I'm finna take over the spotlight. So even seeing the video when I seen it, I knew there was some level of misinformation or maybe just some misguided, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But then there was more. And then there was like Maoli, and people were talking about Maoli, saying that his performance wasn't good. And then it was just like all over the place saying these people were bad, these people were good, these people took too long, these people weren't on enough, blah, 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 whatever. So it was a lot of people talking a lot of mess about a lot of different things at this concert. Maoli responded, and he basically was just like, look, so what? Or he said, I don't. My only basically was like, bro, check this out. I don't give a damn. Like he was like, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Molly. Hold up. Molly responds.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
Wait, where's his response at? I don't think they got it. But he was in the sauna. It looked like he was just making a little clip. And He was basically
Okay,
just like,
Molly. First off, don't respond to the fans in the sauna. All right, get out of that motherfucker, dress up, and then tell us you don't give a goddamn about what the fuck we think. Don't do that in the sauna. Don't just rub it in our faces that you just be going to the sauna like that and then rip us up. Okay, what the fuck? Shit.
I don't see his response on here. I don't remember it verbatim, but I
Yeah.
do remember he was just like, "Hey, man." So a lot of people that I follow that are like more behind the scenes promoters, managers, type of stuff, they were all really saying the same thing, and I assume they were because they were a part of it. They were
Yeah.
saying, you know, yes, there is a level of professionalism that is expected, but at the same time, they didn't do this concert for money because the tickets were only $5. Apparently,
Mm.
there was being
Ooh.
resold, whatever, but allegedly the tickets were $5. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments because that's what I seen. That's what I heard. On top of that, um, they were saying this concert wasn't just a performance concert. All
Mm.
those artists on stage, they were chosen to be on stage because they were super close to Fiji. And this
Mm-hmm.
was a great way for them to mourn, or this was their way to mourn. And
Yeah.
so, me personally, I can't imagine having somebody as an idol like Fiji, but also as a brother, because a lot of them they look into him as an older brother because
Mm-hmm.
they were there. And so I can't
Bro,
imagine.
the clips of them hanging out. Sorry, the clips of them hanging out like after his death and stuff, like with like the clips that they put up of them like hanging out at each other's houses, like it just shows how close they were and stuff, you know. So
Yeah,
yeah, sorry. Go on, go on, go on.
no, yeah,
I like this.
that's a great point. And so, the fact that they were mourning on stage, also behind the scenes, they
Hmm.
admittedly they did get a little too intoxicated, but unfortunately,
Par for the
and
course.
unfortunately, that's how a lot of our people mourn, and
Hmm.
we could talk about that, the fact that we,
I'm.
you know,
Yeah, we could,
yeah,
but I don't feel like it's not just our place to talk about it, but it's like
yeah,
the context matters, bro. Again,
yes,
yeah, you can find any way to cope, healthy, whatever, man.
yeah,
Those guys just lost an older brother though, and they were
mhm,
all chosen to be up on that stage, and they was all together, probably just getting turned up, celebrating Fiji. You know what I'm saying? Hours before the show, maybe days before the show. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then they
yeah,
come and do their thing. So it's like bro, let them do what they will. $5 tickets. I'm sure things are being resold, like you said, but $5 tickets and the money didn't go like straight to anybody's. It was proceeds to Fiji and his family.
I'm assuming. I
Like,
don't know. I'm
you
assuming.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Charity. So, dude, yeah, bro, we got exactly what we paid for though.
Yeah.
$5.
And uh like, so that's the artistry side, and that's the people
Okay,
of the business side, and I totally
right.
understand that. On the other
Mm-hmm.
side, I did see people saying how it wasn't just $5 because we had to
Mm.
go. We had, like, a lot of people flew in from other places. They
There
had
it
to
is.
pay
Yeah,
for a
yeah, yeah.
hotel.
Okay.
They had to, so it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't just $5. It wasn't just local people, whatever. So in this instance, I feel like there's no right or wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, I honestly
Yeah.
feel like each side has a valid
A great
reason,
point. Yeah.
a valid reason to be upset or a valid reason to be
Mm-hmm.
excused. And
Mm-hmm.
so, in general, I think people have to look at it like and maybe I'm impartial to the artist because I know what it's like to be on stage, and I know what it's like to be on stage in front of people and not not mentally be there. You know what I'm saying? So I know how
Mm-hmm.
that is, and I know how hard that could be. And then I've never been drunk, so I don't even know how more difficult that could be. I understand
Mm-hmm.
you looking for professionalism, but at the same time, this is what we've talked about before, where in the corporate world, there's a certain level, there's a certain standard in the corporate world, right? Or in the mainland, in America, and Canada, these type of places, there's a certain standard you expect at places. But then when you live in the islands, it's different. This is one of those things that's different. You know what I'm
Can
saying?
we
Like,
extend? Can we extend our way of life to like this to this setting though, to the venue and stuff? Because like when we talked about that, the last time we talked about that was the girl who was at the McDonald's, right?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
was yelling, yeah, was yelling at the order. But then
yeah.
if yeah, that's nothing compared to a big Fiji benefit concert with artists who are paid to probably be there, or people
I don't know
flying
if they're
in and
paid.
paying.
I don't know if
That
they're
that
paid.
too. That, you know what? Yeah, that's, yeah. I don't. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So in that setting, do we still need to think of it as, well, this isn't America, we're here in Fiji, this is how it goes down over here? Like,
No,
do we
this
extend
is in
that thought
Hawaii.
to, oh, in Hawaii? Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, in Hawaii. In
Mhm.
Hawaii. So, oh, damn. Well,
Yeah.
then it's Hawaii. Never mind, that changes it up.
Yeah.
But
I
fuck, I
think
don't know.
I think it does. I think it does. I think it does
Yeah.
apply. And even in the States, I think it would apply if it was a Pacific Islander function. Like,
Oh.
if it was in the States and you dealing with, like a different kind of promoter and you dealing with there's different standards, but like this to me feels like such a homegrown type of event. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
this seems like a family, like a non-profit type of, this is not to be a billionaire. This is to
Mm-hmm.
mourn collectively. This is to honor, celebrate, and fellowship together. That's why I look at it like this. It wasn't people, because if it was $100 a ticket, $150 a ticket, yes, there's something to be said. Like,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Because I think at that point, all of these artists are getting paid and you got some professionalism that you expect.
Yeah,
And if you paying
yeah, exactly.
$5 a ticket, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there should be sponsors and all that, but at the same time, I don't even think people understand the live stream, like how much that costs to
Mm.
put together a live stream and have it, have the audio and all that. And there were some people saying, oh, they sounded off, and then other people were saying, I don't think the audio was correct for the live stream, like it was off. But even then,
Mm-hmm.
like I've talked to people who do that type of stuff, and it's difficult. It's
Yeah.
expensive and it's difficult to have that set up, to have the cameras rolling, different angles, switching back and forth, have the audio connected to the board. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
it's it wasn't a cheap production at all. But when
Mm-hmm.
you have $5 tickets and when you have a free, internet or a free streaming thing, like it didn't come off as a money grab. It came off
Yeah.
as a genuine trying to fellowship. And when you have that kind of situation, I think instead of expecting professionalism, we have to go into it thinking this is a family, this is like a backyard event, just a big backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no this ain't the Super Bowl. This is like
Right.
this is like an extension of the funeral, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
hard to it's hard to think like that when the stage is so big and the artists that are performing are up there. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's hard to think of it as just another family event when, like, the artists that are on stage are, like,
yeah.
they're titans. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I understand from the consumer. I
Mhm.
understand the frustrations because it's like, bruh, I flew in and got all this shit. Like, I expect, but it's I don't know. I guess I'm more on the consumer side because
I
as I do understand what it's like to be on stage and
mhm.
to to not be there all the way on stage. I still want to give a great show to the people who paid to come and see me, you know, regardless. But
I
no.
I think I feel like if you getting paid, for sure.
Hmm. Then yeah, 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 of course.
If
I
you
I
if
just
you
feel
if you
personally like,
donate
bro, they're all here to watch what the fuck
if
I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give them a good show, whether they paid $5 or not. But yeah, what?
yeah, but you didn't just lose in that scenario, you didn't just lose a brother. And also in that
Yeah,
scenario, you're not singing your brother's songs. Like it's not like these
that's
artists went
true.
and sang their own songs. Like they're
That's true.
as you in the moment, you thinking about all of the memories. I would assume. I don't know, but I would assume you think about all the memories you got with Fiji's music. And this is
Yeah.
not, just a regular artist. This is an artist that we
Mm.
all grew up on. This is an artist that we all know and love, and we have had like every individual in our community, in our culture. Most of them have so many memories, childhood, times tied to this
It
music,
tied to his music. Yeah.
and we didn't even know him. Like we
Hmm.
didn't like if I listen to a Fiji song now and I think about it, I will get teary-eyed, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
especially when I'm with people who never heard of him, and then I'm like, "Yo, check this out," and they're like, "Holy crap, this guy's great. Who is this?" And then I feel that
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, they lost
The
out on knowing.
disconnect. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but like no, like damn, they lost out on knowing this guy when he was here. I
Mm-hmm.
can't imagine how it would feel if it was someone that I knew personally and also that I worked with. And
Mm-hmm.
also, most people would attribute my success to him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just there's so many different layers as opposed to I'm an artist. These people came from me. I'm gonna go perform. That's
Mm-hmm.
true. But if you're an artist who's also a brother, who's also not performing your own music, but his music, and you're reminded
Yeah.
of it, and you seeing these pictures everywhere, and you hearing everybody telling stories, or you go out there and you know that he's not here anymore,
Mm-hmm.
I just I can't, I can't,
I
you know.
yeah. And that comes from being an artist yourself. I just can't expect the audience to know all that or to think about all of that when they pay this money to go watch the show.
Yeah.
They paid for the flight to come in their hotel. You know what I'm saying? I don't
My
expect them to understand why I'm so sad on stage singing my brother's songs. You know what
my
I'm
my
saying?
my thing is, even if it was Big Body Cisco up there and playing
Mm-hmm.
music, I would have for $5, I'd have loved to be there and just have them run through
Yeah,
the whole
hell yeah.
thing, to be a collective of people to where it's like we all get to do this together, because it's something to be said about, like, I was home, when the news broke, and I played his music, and I was at home, and I was in the living room cleaning up and stuff, and I'm listening to the music, and I'm feeling some type of way. That
Mm-hmm.
feeling of being by yourself and playing music while you go on the day-to-day life is a totally different feeling than if you surrounded
Mm-hmm.
by 1,000 people and y'all all singing along, even if the person on stage ain't doing the greatest, but y'all all, like, it's a different feeling of belonging, of mourning, of togetherness. And so, like, that's why I know this is wrong, and I understand I'm just caping for the artist because whatever. But I'd have been like, "Are y'all there? Were y'all there for Mali or were y'all there for Fiji? Were y'all there
Ooh.
for Chelsea or were y'all there for Fiji?" Like, because I would have loved to be there despite all of that stuff on stage. Like, I would have just
Yeah.
loved to be a part of that, to experience that, to witness that. Um, but yeah, if you paid all that money, if you feel some type of way, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying on my end, I get it, totally get it, and I think, yeah, people got, yeah. That's what it
So
is.
you you with Maoli in the sauna? I don't give a damn. I don't
I
give a damn. I'm in
I,
a sauna.
I forgot what he said, and my fault for not, for not saying it correctly. He was just like, bro, we was he was saying stuff like, bro, we was mourning him, we was drinking from the night all the way to the next day. We was that's what we do. If y'all know Fiji, that's how we celebrated with Fiji, and the best way to commemorate him was to do what we did, and that's what we did, and that's why it came out the way it did. And so, I mean, on one hand, I can see why your people are like, dang, what the heck, you should be a performer, blah blah. On the other hand, like, bro, a performer is just an artist. I mean, an artist is just a human that could do
Mm-hmm.
things that you like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
being an artist or being a performer or even being a professional, it never erases the humanity aspect of these people. And so I could never discount or bypass or overlook the humanity factor in all of this. And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
somebody who we all looked up to passed, and I'm not gonna expect strength from people when they don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So I
Ooh.
get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like being
Fair
good at
enough, man.
singing don't make you immune to grief and loss.
Right.
Like being able to put words together, it doesn't make, like, being, a great performer, being able to like, because Maoli has been in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
Having that in you to be able to perform well in front of thousands of people, it doesn't make you immune to loss, to grief, to suffering, to mourning. So I
Yes.
don't I don't expect that.
I, gue- I guess we put a lot on the artists that we're huge fans of. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We put a lot. We expect a lot out of them because we're fans of them. So and we always tend to overlook the fact that they're just regular ass people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
we always overlook that because what?
I ain't gonna
You ain't gonna
lie.
lie, what?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, I should have a segment. I ain't gonna lie. Seth ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fiji just passed. You doing the tribute? You go up there and hit every note. I'm looking at you funny.
What?
I'm looking at you funny, man. I'm like, bro,
What, you sober, bro? What are you fucking
Yeah.
sober? You
What, you
fucking
happy?
weirdo? You should be
You
fucked
happy?
up. Yeah, what?
Yeah,
What?
nah. I want to see some emotion out of my artist.
Yeah, how come your voice isn't cracking, huh? How come you're not crying right now while you're singing this shit?
Straight up. You know what? As Pacific Islanders, I feel like we would do something like that. I don't know if we would. I don't know if it's true, but I can just see somebody saying, "Hey, why everybody sad but him? Why he the only one? Why he look like
see that for sure, dude. I could definitely see that. Yeah,
I want to see some emotion out of my artist. I don't want you to go up there and be all pristine and perfect and pitch perfect and hitting every note when you supposed to be more. Nah, brother.
If they're fucked up from if they're fucked up from morning and they come and still hit the shit pristinely, that's what I'm like, dude.
Okay,
I want to pay $100 for your ticket.
Okay,
right now.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different. But if a dude come up dressed to the T, you know what I'm saying? Don't look like he lost any sleep. You know what I mean? Look like he been drinking, lemon tea with some honey on the side, and he been gargling warm salt water. And I don't want to. I want them up
That's
there.
this dude. He doesn't drink. He doesn't drink or get faded.
I want them up there arm in arm. You know what I'm saying? Barely. I want the real them in this aspect. As a fan of music, as a fan of all of that. Before music, I'm a fan of people, and I want to know that the people that I'm supporting and that I'm promoting and that I'm platforming are humans before they are anything else. So I love it. Give me more of that, but only if I'm paying $5 a ticket. If I'm paying $100, then get it together,
do whatever you want. Yeah. Yeah, get better. Man.
So shout out to the concert, man. Shout out to the artists. I feel like they did what they did. They did what they could with the cards that was dealt. But also, man, shout out to all of the fans who feel some type of way. I totally understand. I'm not mad at you. I just feel differently.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Recipes Fiji. All of that.
Recipes Fiji. All of that. Shout out to my Uso Toos. Toosaloose.
Toosaloose.
So Toos messaged me. He messaged me the other day in response to a story post that I posted. And the post was from some kind of finance Instagram page. The short squeeze.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, okay.
And it says from collectible to asset class, Pokemon outpaces Wall Street's benchmark. And it basically look at this graph, bro. Hold on. Look at this graph. Y'all can see it. No.
Oh yeah.
That yellow mark right there.
Right there.
That's
wow.
Pokemon. Yeah. Compared to
that's just this year. Oh no.
Yeah. No, it's since 2005.
Through August 2005. Okay.
That's compared to baseball cards, S&P 500, and meta platforms. So I posted that and I said, bro, I've been telling y'all, get these Pokemon cards. I've been telling y'all. And yeah, now we here. Toos hit me up and said, hey, bro, can we get a little thing on the podcast talking about it? Because I'm interested in investing or in Pokemon cards. I've been watching the videos. I just don't know where to start. Hey, man, step into my office.
Yeah. Start retail. That's the biggest tip he's you know what I'm saying? Yes. He's been telling me. Start retail.
You will never lose. You will never lose if you buy everything retail. So if you buy things from Target, Walmart, or any of these big box stores, big retailers, you'll be fine because they are obligated. Or GameStop. GameStop is a little iffy. They've been raising their prices, but still a lot better than resale, a lot better than scalpers. But if you buy from these stores, you can never really lose money. Out of the whole time that I've been collecting the last 5-6 years, only one set has kind of stayed stagnant. um battle styles. Everything else, you buy it at what it's worth in the stores, it will collectively gain profit over time. Things are a little different now because there's so much money. I think they said like eh, 3 billion extra dollars have been spent in Pokemon alone this year. I want to say somewhere around there.
Mm.
Like the
Mm-hmm.
market is crazy right now. On one of the sites that you could look up card values, it said Charizard. That was the most searched for card, Charizard. And that
Mm-hmm.
was proof that there's so many people who don't know Pokemon but are jumping into the sport or jumping into the
Oh,
hobby. Char is
okay.
rad.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
people are saying, yo, it's getting crazy right now. That's the most searched for item in this website. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of newbies in here. So please be careful if you diving in. Um, I would suggest you get something, you seal it, you keep it, you hold it, and you just wait. That's the best way. That's the best way, in my opinion. You could go and you could open. If you get addicted to opening, though, it sucks. It's basically gambling for kids. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But if you, yeah, yeah, I got a nice little stash over here.
I go to Target.
uh-huh.
I buy a couple packs. I don't open that motherfucker at all. I don't open that shit. I just lock it away.
You can, you definitely can. I will say this: the
Mm-hmm.
packs, if they are just the shiny plastic packs, it's kind of cool. People will buy it
Yeah.
eventually. But if you get it in the cardboard packs to where it's like a longer sleeve and it's a little more desirable. People like those better because you can't tamper with it. But if you get the regular like plastic sleeve type stuff, it's a little more, it might be tampered with, it might be resealed, whatever. People have their issues.
Mm.
Um but yeah, you can go to so if you go to TCG Player or price charting. You can go to price
Mm-hmm.
charting. I think it's TCG price charting. You could look up the value of different cards. And it'll tell you what the last 5 sales, 10 sales of that card is and around what's the estimate value. So it'll help you know what you got in your hands. And that does it for cards. That also does it with packs. That also does it with boxes. So if you have
Mm.
like different types of boxes, whatever, um, but yeah, and you can look up the set. So each card comes from a set. So like a Pokemon set, it'll be like Shining Fates, Hidden Fates. It'll be like Battle Styles or whatever. And every set comes with a set number of cards, and you can look those up, and you can see which cards are at the top, like which are worth the most. And you can look for those cards. You can hold on to those cards, or you can get the boxes and keep the boxes. this this is one of them. You know what I'm saying? I bought this at
Mm-hmm.
Target for 2019, 2020 was something like that. $20. I think these are going for like 140 now.
Mm.
And it's that easy, bro. It's like buy it, put it up, don't look at it. I got a whole luggage in the crawl space. Like if you do stuff like that and just just allocate some money, $40 a month, $60 a month, $100 a month, whatever you could afford, buy it and just put it away. Make sure it's somewhere safe, cool, dark, not too like humid or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's $30 a check, you just don't have to. You just get to eat out one time less, and you be all right.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
then they have this app called Collector. You can download the Collector app, COLLECTR, and
Mm.
in that app you can input your whole inventory, right? So you
Oh
open the app,
shoot.
yeah, you
What?
yeah, bro. So you can keep track. So like this is the thing, right? And it has,
Oh,
look at
okay.
this. It has all your items, and
Uh-huh.
then you can like it tells you like the current prices and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bro,
So,
you're making me want to fucking go to Target right now.
brother, I've been telling you, especially
I
like,
I've been telling you, man.
bro, some of these, bro, most of my collection came from them Target morning drops, and so and also what some people that you should follow, right? Pokerado. I don't know what that means exactly, but on TikTok, Pokerado, he's like this dude. He has this big old beard. He talks about Pokemon investing. He talks about the hobby. He talks about different things. Super dope individual. Highly recommend you watch him. I learn stuff from him all the time. Um, yeah, and yeah, just go for what you know, go for what you like. Watch those videos, those vending videos. And if y'all have any other questions, bro, let me know. But yeah, even if you do open it, like if you have kids or whatever, and you know you can't keep it sealed, whatever, cool. But make sure you keep in track, or like you buy in the sleeve. So like the plastic sleeves, the little soft plastic sleeves, and then the top loader, which is a thicker plastic that'll even more protect your cars. Because even if you hit something nice, you want to make sure you keep it in good condition, because the worse condition it is, the less money it's worth.
Of course.
So yeah, and if you got like older stuff, if you got some older stuff, hit me up, let me know,
Oh,
and I'll help you like assess the value or whatever. But like, bro, it's crazy. Like, it's the money is craziness right now, bro.
I know there's like there's a lot of newbies, right? That you said. Is it too late for a newbie to jump in on this to like
No,
for maximum profit? No.
no,
Okay.
because so if you think about it, right, like stocks and all that, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's kind of how can I explain this? It's a little different than stocks, because in stocks, right, when you have a Disney stock, that's the same Disney stock from years ago. Like,
Right.
so it's you get in at whatever number you get in at.
It's not
In
moving
Poke,
from there.
well, no, I mean, but like it's too late for that stock, right?
Okay.
In Pokemon, it's a new Disney stock every 3-4 months. So like
Oh
every
shit.
because a new set drops every 3 or 4 months. And so
Mm-hmm.
you may and also like the ability of Pokemon to print, right? They have ramped up printing. Like they print way more now than they did 2 years ago. After
Mm.
2021 and the 25th anniversary set, the hype died down, and it got even me, I stopped collecting for hella long. So from like 2022 to 2024, dead sets. They didn't print too much of it. They were really good sets, but nobody was interested. And then as soon as this new set came out, Prismatic Evolutions, everybody hopped on the train again, and it's just ramped up from there. The thing about
Mm.
Pokemon is every 3 to 4 months they drop a new set, and you can always get in there if you can get in. So it's not
Mm.
too late, because there's literally new stocks dropping every 3 4 months. Then you can get in there, you can hold or whatever. I will say though, at the moment they're printing the most right now. So these long-term value, it might be a little more, you might hold on to it a little longer than you would have stuff from say 3 years ago. But
Mm.
it's who cares? I don't I
Yeah.
like me personally, I don't like Pokemon been around since 96. I don't see the hype dying out at all. I see they still coming out with TV shows. They got Pokemon Go, they got Pokemon TCG Pocket. That's a new app where they
Yeah. I
open in
seen that.
packs. Yeah, like the hype is
Mm-hmm.
still here. Pokemon Go is like one of the biggest things ever still. So like
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon as a
An
marketability factor,
entity as
yeah,
a
as an
thing.
entity,
Yeah.
it's not going
It's
nowhere.
not going away. Yeah.
And I feel like cards are one of the, and also, bro, like just on a hush, as long as you're not selling on eBay, you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to report capital gains. That's that income. I got a box that I bought for $200, 2021. That box now in Canadian is worth 4,500. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if I sell that hand to hand, I'm not paying no taxes on that. That's just
Hey.
extra income, bro. And like
Yeah.
unless you have it insured, like to where like you have it on your house insurance or whatever, then don't nobody know you got this.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they start tokenizing or itemizing whatever they try to do, I don't think they can, because it's like an old school asset. It's such a hard asset. Like, how you gonna tell that I'm finna trade these cards? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
in my opinion, this is better than the stock market, not only because of the profits, but also because of the fact that stuff can't be tracked. It's harder. It's not as liquid. Definitely not as liquid, because you could not find a buyer and have to like fly out somewhere for the bigger stuff. Cool, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, bro, like, nah, this in my opinion is one of the better things that I've. This is probably the biggest home run I've ever hit in life.
Mm.
Like getting into Pokemon, and then figuring out to keep it sealed. Like that was one thing. I've
Mm.
opened thousands, and at a point I was just like, bro, I'm not getting nothing out of this. So
Mhm.
I know y'all, if y'all new and y'all watching these videos, you're gonna want to open. Don't do it. Don't open. Keep it sealed. If you like a card, buy the card.
Where is the Sefa M Pokemon Pod? When is that coming out? When is the Pokemon trading card motherfucking podcast coming out
You know
by
what?
Sefa M?
I
The
I have thought of
collector.
I have thought about a channel like an Instagram, and I want to call it Seth Collects. You know, I want to call it
Hold
Seth
on.
Collects. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to get that in the shot.
I just
Yeah.
want to call it. I just want
It's
to
a
call it Seth
fucking
Collects.
home run, bud.
You know,
Fuck you mean.
bro. Hold up. You see this
Oh my
right here.
god.
This is one of
Oh, you
them.
see this right here, man? You see
Little,
this right here, man?
little 250, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up,
Okay.
real quick. Hold up.
Okay. Come on, man. All right, for those listening, Sefa is off camera right now. I think he's going to get something. He's going to show something to me right now. I don't know what it is. Here he comes. Here he comes.
This
Look at this dude.
this is my trade bag right here. This is what I'm taking. I'm going to a big card show tomorrow.
Look at this dude, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
That's
this.
tight.
Hey, you know what's this one right here? I got the receipt. I still got the receipt in it, right?
Okay.
Damn.
Damn. Okay.
It costs $56 Canadian. 56 Canadian. This this see that ugly looking Eevee right there?
Yeah.
That card is like in a good condition is like worth thousands. Probably 1,000 something.
Nice.
That box is worth 600 Canadian at least. Like 640, 630.
Okay.
We got this one right here I bought with my Uncle Spence at the swap meet, you know. Cool
Okay.
little 400. You know, there's some packs in there. I think three of those packs go for $120 each. So yeah, you know, it's some. I got this one wrapped in wrapping. You know what I'm saying? The Venusaur Celebi 10 tag team. You know what I'm saying? Tag team stuff, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a $700, $600, something like that. So yeah, man, I got some stuff, and I'm going and I'm taking all this stuff. I paid less than 200. I want to say for all the stuff I'm taking. I pay less than $200 Canadian, and its
Okay.
value is probably over 2,000. And that's
Okay.
just from not opening. That's just from holding on to it, keeping it sealed, keeping it in good condition, and just waiting for the market to pop.
Mm.
I highly suggest y'all do that. Look into elite trainer boxes. Those are like the cool, like they're cheaper. They're cheap enough to have them. They look cool. They're stackable, and they accumulate value better than other products. The best one is the booster box, which comes with 36 packs, but boy, that's expensive. Like
Mm.
it's expensive. Yeah. But if you can
All right.
afford it,
Hey.
get you a booster box. If you can't, get you an elite trainer box of certain sets and just pack it up. Just pack it up. That's it.
All right.
No.
How was that, Toos? That was a lot of information. Seth
I'm
threw a
sorry.
lot of information
Sorry,
at you, man.
Toos.
No. Don't be sorry. I think that's exactly what Toos wanted, bro.
Yeah.
Toos, you know what I'm saying? Where are you gonna go from here, Toos? Start
Yeah.
retail and accumulate from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go
Go
to
to these
card shows.
collectathons.
You can go to card
Yeah.
shows, but I suggest you get product from retail stores and then hold it and then go to car shows, because if you go to car shows, everything's marked up. Like they're trying to make their
Mm,
money. They paid a
of
lot to
course.
be vendors, so everything at a car show is marked up. So unless you're looking for something that's niche or obscure, you don't want to go to car shows thinking you'll get a deal, because you won't. Everything is
Yeah.
marked up at car shows. Also, but if you bring a product that has gained 80% value, and then you go there, even if they only give you 80% in trade value, it's still more than what you paid. And so
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest doing that as opposed to, or you could if you have a lot of money, you could just go there and buy what you like. That's cool too. But yeah, You're not getting a deal at a car show, but you will get buyers at 80% or 75%. So if you go to a car show, keep in mind you're either going to overpay or you're going to get underpaid, but at least it's the most liquid it's the closest to liquid you'll ever get at a car show. That's the fastest you'll sell it for sure. It'll be 20% off. But if you gain 80% value accumulating over time, that's a good deal in my opinion. So, check it out.
Check it out, Toos. Let us know, man. Let us know how your journey is, man. Track that shit and tell this fool, dude. Because this fool's making me want to start. What?
Bro, just $30 a check, man. It's nothing crazy. You go in there.
I got $30.
That's it. Just go in there, find somewhere, go to your local car shop and look for some sealed product and just put it away. Don't even expect nothing. Don't expect nothing for 5 years. Don't expect nothing. And
see,
honestly,
that's what turns me off to it the most. The years. I just wanted to double in profits now. I know that's not the name of the game. That's the whole point of this is to wait and let it build up. I get it. Yeah. I'm impatient.
But look, check this out.
So much money involved at the end. What?
If you take $30 and just hold on to $30, in 10 years, it'll be $30. And to be honest, with inflation, it ain't $30. It's like $26, $25 compared to what you had it at 10 years ago. Bro, just last year when I sold my cards. I made $140. And in that moment, I was like, cool, I got $140. I'm finna go, whatever. I seen a card that was $110. And I told myself, I don't even like this card, but the Pokemon are popular and the artwork looks cool. I said, I'm gonna buy this. And next year, and this was exactly a year ago because the same thing, Toy Fair, is happening tomorrow and the next day. I said, I'm gonna buy this, and next year, whatever it's worth, I'm gonna use it for trade value, and I'm gonna see how much more it's worth. I bought it for $110. Now that card is at $200. So that $110 just turned into $200. I could probably get $180 for it or whatever, $170, whatever. But that's what I mean, though. Like you can put $30 away and keep it or whatever, but it's not doing nothing. But if you put it into something like this, even if it's a minimal game, because I will be completely honest with y'all, we have never seen a shift in the market like this in Pokemon before, and they have never printed so much. So the wait, it might not be 5, it might be 7, it might be 9 years. It will come eventually, but it will take a while for it to come. I'm banking on the fact that so many people are getting into it. They're printing so much, but also people are ripping so much. So I'm betting like hopefully it kind of balances out and it'll still gain value at the same amount or maybe even more. But we'll see. But yeah, man, I highly encourage y'all to check it out. Look into it. If you got questions, let me know. Go get you a little something, man, and just hold on to it. It just think, man, I could eat a Big Mac right now and feel full for like 6 hours, or I can eat some soup. And then I could buy that and I could put it in my closet and I can just stack up. And then in 5 years, come and say, thank you, Chef. That's it. Just say.
I'm still lost on the soup and the Big Mac thing.
Because instead of buying a Big Mac for $20, you can eat soup for free at home and then, spend that $20 to buy you a box instead.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Soup and Big Mac? Sorry, you fucked me up with the food. I want to eat now.
I'm about to go eat some food too. Hey, man, I don't got nothing else, man. I got to get to work. You got anything else?
Oh, yeah, okay. Nah, I don't, man. Toos, write your notes down. Do what you need to do, bro. 139. You know what I'm saying? Polytickin Podcast. Go far. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.